Today I am making tourtiere, which is a French-Canadian meat pie. Typically have it at New Year's. My aunts always used to make this. My mother used to make it. And it also could be used for stuffing at Thanksgiving. In the bird or outside the bird, I think conventional knowledge now is not to put it in the bird because you're worried about contamination. But my aunts always used to put it in the bird. So our ingredients are really pretty simple. We have a ream of saltine crackers. I have a cup of stock, and it could either be chicken or vegetable. I have some carrot. I have some onion. In the carrots also has celery. I got some leek, some turnip. Take that back, parsnip. We have a veal and pork and beef mixture, 3 pounds. I have some dry seasonings, and I also have some garlic. So it's a relatively inexpensive, at least it used to be a relatively inexpensive dish, except for beef now. Beef has gone through the roof. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is saute our meat in a pan. So I'll put a little oil in there. We got the heat on. So I also want to put on my stock and get that to a simmer. My meat can go in. So I saw this technique done by another YouTube video chef. And this is how he breaks up his meat, which I thought I'd give it a shot. This is just a potato masher. His doesn't have the holes that I have. He has more like grooves or V's in his masher, but I think this is working pretty well. I just got to clean that off. I think the other one would be better. It's more open than this, but it was worth a try. Okay, the meat mixture looks fully cooked now. We have quite a bit of fat from the pork. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a separate bowl with some paper towels to absorb that fat. And then we're going to dispose of the excess fat. So our onions go in first, always to saute. So we got some leeks, which are an onion. We have those onions. Okay, good. Good. We're going to salt and pepper in layers. Okay, we'll let this cook to get some of the rawness out of it. In the meantime, as our beef is draining, I am going to season it with my seasoning mix. The reason I didn't season the meat when it was sauteing is that I didn't want to lose any flavor in the fat that we're draining off. More concerned about seasoning it and then losing that in the fat. So we'll do it now. The beef is warm enough where it still will have a chance to bloom. And then plus it's going to cook in the meat pie. So, all those seasonings should be fine. Okay, our vegetables are sauteed now and tender. Now I'm going to add my garlic and turn off the heat and just stir it in. The residual heat from the pan and from the vegetables should allow that garlic oil to bloom and come out. We'll just give that a minute or so just to get incorporated. Oh, I can smell it now. It's already coming out. Okay, now my vegetables are all sauteed. My meat is sauteed. I am going to put my vegetables through a food processor, not to puree them, but just to get them really finely chopped so I can incorporate it into the meat mixture without anybody complaining about certain vegetables. Okay, I've sauteed my vegetables. I've chopped them finally chopped them in the food processor, and now I'm combining them into my meat mixture. So they incorporate. I'll add my saltines, my crushed saltines. The saltines are just filler. They're a binder. I know I've seen recipes that use potatoes, chopped potatoes. My family, my aunts and my mother use saltines. There might have been a cost-saving measure. Saltines, a ream of saltines is probably cheaper than 2 potatoes. But I grew up with that, and that's how I like it. So now I'm going to add my chicken stock. Now you could use turkey stock with this if you want. I typically do that during Thanksgiving when I make this. But I don't have any, so I'm using chicken stock. You could use vegetable stock. This is all combined. We'll let this cool a little bit, and then we'll stick it in the pie crust. Okay, now I'm going to fill my pie stuffing, my pie with the stuffing. Pie tins or pie plates are full with the stuffing. Now I've topped them. I am going to cut some air slots to let the steam come out. Now they just go in the oven and they cook in the oven. Okay, the tourtiere pie came out of the oven. It's the way it's supposed to be. It looks nice and brown, ready to eat. So the taste test will be tomorrow. So my tourtiere pie was delicious. It always brings back so many memories of my youth when I have that, either the stuffing or the pie. So I'd encourage you to try this recipe, modify it, make it your own, but be creative and have some fun.